Right, I don't know what part this is, I give up. Slight fuck in the previous video, the tapered spring that goes in the end of your cylinder for your valve. I did say it went in that way. It wasn't until I actually come to put it all back together and fuck around with it. It doesn't, it goes tapered end out, simply because your valve stem sits in that nicely. If you try and put it the other way, it's a pile of shit. So my apologies for that, folks. Does go tapered out like a Christmas tree. Thank you. Moving on to the cylinder, quick one. I had a quick play with that dial on the end. Now, I don't like that dial. It's a standard fitting dial, so if you can get a dial that size or smaller off the likes of a BSA, it will fit. Simply because, like the BSA, the Ultra, the rest of it, once the air's out of it, it all unscrews fairly easily. So I found that if I get a pedal along those pliers, gently on that dial, sorry, button gauge, not a dial, it will unscrew. Like that. So you can replace it with a standard one. That spring loaded bit should then just come off. Don't forget your lip goes at the bottom, your spring goes in the top, and then it sits back on, and basically it springs off your button. So you could do with one the same size as that, because that's what sits on the spring and keeps that on. As for the end piece, that should, now again this is virgin territory for me, someone I know has fiddled with this gun before I got it, because I couldn't tell you where that's set height wise. It shouldn't matter too much. Mine was in about 3mm. As long as you can get your probe in cleanly, doesn't matter, because you should have a set of O-rings here. Like I say, I haven't took this apart yet, so I don't know, but I'm guessing, like the Webley Raider, in there should be a spring-loaded valve with a hole with a grip screw possibly. So that'll come out. Eventually. Like that. Very gently coming out, because the O-ring on the end will rip on them, and when it goes back together you really got to get it straight, gently in, ease it in. So what that should be, if I take that out of there, is basically a stopper, spring-loaded stopper. So when you put your probe in, it blows the stopper out of the way and fills your valve, sorry, fills your cylinder. So if I take that out, we'll see how they've done it. Or does it work the other way? Well, you've got me on that one. That's the next video. Right, so having a good look at this. Just so your probe goes in there, your air comes out there and enters your cylinder, your air goes into there, down the side of there and into that, and feeds your button gauge. How this works, there's not a valve that pushes out the way, opens closed like a regular valve should. It is a screw, which I'll try and get a flat, tapered flat on it, and a cut out step in the top bit there, that basically, by the looks of it, just lets the air force its way past and in to fill your cylinder. But because of the shape of the washer, it doesn't allow the air back out. That is, well, it's left me speechless anyway, so that's how basic it is. So that is your fill valve, so to speak. Thank you.